Hi, my name's Daniel.
Hi, Shauna.
Shauna, nice to meet you. Have a seat. So, what brings you in today?
Well, I just found out I was pregnant. 19, pregnant, not in a relationship.
Pregnant. Are you still in high school?
I am. I'm a senior in high school.
You're a senior in high school.
Very actively scholared. I got accepted into 4 great universities at full scholarships. My parents don't have the money to send me away, so I've been doing this on my own for a while.
All right. So, how long ago did you find out you were pregnant?
2 months.
2 months.
Still in between the time to figure out if I want to have an abortion or not. Maybe even possibly thinking about adoption. I don't know what to do.
So those options are still on the
Those
table
are
for you.
options on the table.
Wow, so that seems like it's a pretty intense thing to process for a 19-year-old. Do you see it right now as changing a lot of your plans for the future?
It is, definitely. If I kept the baby, I obviously wouldn't be able to go to these colleges. My parents aren't going to take care of it, and he's not in the picture. It's just
He,
the baby daddy.
the father, okay. What's your relationship with him?
Well, we've been on and off like all through high school, but as of right now, we're not together because he's with some other rando.
He's with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Is he aware that you're pregnant?
Yes, he is. He told me not to keep it.
He told you not to keep it. What do you think that comes from? Is that him not wanting to pay for it, or being a father's role, or
He doesn't want to take the responsibility
he
for
doesn't
it.
take the responsibility? What kind of place is he in his life?
Financially?
Is he employed? Is he?
He works. He works at Walmart. He does stocking and shipping at night. It's
Okay.
pretty good. He makes like $14 an hour. I mean, he has
Okay.
money. He could help me out. If I kept the baby, he could pay for child support if I filed for it. Like there's resources and
Okay.
necessities to help me out. He just doesn't want to. He doesn't want anything to do with me anymore.
So I kind of hear that even though he's not technically in the picture right now, if you were to go ahead and keep the baby, then he would be a big asset.
Yeah, he would help me out.
At least
a lot.
financially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to work and go to school full time, so I'm not gonna be able to work as much as him. So I need the help.
Right. And are you two on speaking terms?
Not right now. He knows I'm pregnant. And he told me he goes get rid of it. He texted me that.
He texted you.
He texted me to get rid of it. That was last week.
Huh. And
I was talking to my parents about it, and they told me to deal with it. So I thought maybe coming to see you and just talk about it. I don't really have any friends. I go to school and I work. I don't have a social life.
you know, so what is your parents' general feeling? They said take care of it. Is that what they said?
They told me to take care of it, to handle the situation on my own. Whether
Does that have any implications, as in give it up, or
I
keep
really
it,
don't
or just
think-
deal with it on your own?
they just kind of left it at that. They didn't really give me anything. I guess I could ask some advice from my mom. You know, she was my mom. She
Okay.
had me when she was young, but she's not. I think my dad's influence is kind of making her not really get involved with the situation. Me and my dad don't have a very good relationship.
Do you live at home?
No, I don't.
And your parents
Actually, I live at home.
Do you live at home?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Right. So you only have a couple more months before you graduate, and then technically move out. So what do you think is bringing out a lot of these things in your parents? Are they religious at all?
I grew up in the church and we'd go like every other Sunday, but I haven't been to church in months, years. My parents haven't either. We grew up that way, but not so much since the last, when I got out of school, really is when it stopped. My dad started working offshore, so it's just my mom and she's taking care of my little sister.
Okay. So would it be safe to say that their feelings about you having a baby or not having a baby, the choices, wouldn't be really religiously motivated?
No.
No? Okay. So what's your gut reaction right now? Like, what are you feeling about what you might want to do?
I just don't think that me having this child, I would put her into. I just don't think that I'd put her into like a household that would be healthy or like stable for her. And I just don't want to or him. I just don't want them to have a bad life like I did. You know, when I want to have a baby, I want to be ready for it. I want it to be financially stable and like secure and like be able to go to high school, be able to play sports. I want to pay for their college. You know, I don't want them to go go through the stress that I did and have to do it all by myself.
Okay, well, it's definitely understandable to want to be at a certain point of stability in your life before you bring another life into the world. But I don't think you should discredit yourself so much. I mean, clearly you're very motivated as a student, and you have a lot of credits to your name, and
My teachers don't know.
Your teachers don't know.
They already wrote all my recommendation letters, though.
They wrote your recommendation letters, so right. So your teachers like you, and
I'm very surprised. Yeah, I have a really good relationship with my teachers, my principals, my counselors. Like I'm really involved. I'm
right.
student council president. I'm in National Honor Society. Got accepted at Harvard, Yale, Stanford, UT. I think I'm gonna go to UT.
Really? Well, that's cool.
Closer to home.
UT.
I saw it.
I went to UT personally. It's a
I
great
see it on the
place.
wall.
So even though you may not feel personally ready to have a baby and be a mother, I just don't think you should forget about all your assets and strengths. I mean, it definitely sounds like even if you don't have other things in order that you might feel necessary to take care of a baby, you still have a lot of other things. You sound very responsible and organized and definitely motivated.
I'm very responsible. I'm very independent. I can take care of myself. I just don't know if I could take care of it. So I am very independent, you know.
Okay.
Doing everything on my own, but I just know that Enrique is not going to be involved and he's not going to help me out. So I just can't do this alone.
You can't do it alone. What are your I would venture to guess that you would feel more comfortable if you had the support of your father making this decision. Do you think that Enrico is a good candidate for a father for your child?
He's not serious about me, so no.
No. Okay. Because I can say that the father of your child or your partner, but especially when a child is involved, a lot of trust is going to have to go into that. If you're going to trust him.
It's dynamics of a relationship, and we don't have that.
Yeah, I mean it's for a very long
just the
time.
idea of getting rid of, like, I'm killing someone inside of me right now. You know, like, just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Well, it's okay. I think I know that this happens to a lot of girls, especially around your age. And I think that a lot of them have a lot of questions. And I'm just here to answer your questions. And you have more options than you think, and we can talk about all of them, and we'll find the one that works for you the best.
Okay, that makes me feel so much better.
Yeah,
I have someone on my side.
yeah, we're on your side here. We just want to help, and we're really here to just help you figure things out because we want the best for you. So with that, if it's okay, I'm going to kind of ask more about the situation and just kind of try to gather more information.
Okay.
Because I definitely would feel better about this if I felt like I had a more entire grasp of the situation. So how long were you with the father?
We've been off and on for 4 years, all through high school.
4 years, okay. So do you personally, like on a relationship level, do you have a lot of strong feelings for him if the baby was out of the picture?
Yeah, I lost my virginity too.
Okay.
He's cheated on me several times and I never took it back. It's my fault. I guess this is my karma.
You should never think of it that way. Yeah, karma happens to anyone.
Yeah,
bad.
definitely. But yeah, he's cheated on me and taken him back. Been in several confrontations with girls that he's been with that, you know, almost affected me getting a scholarship, but I got out of it.
Really?
It happened at school. Got called to the principal's office because I threw my books at her.
Really? Is that something you would normally do?
No, it's not.
No.
I just lost my cool.
So you lost.
I don't behave that way normally.
Got the
Especially
pop.
around behavior.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I got out of it. Just let it go. But I feel like if that was anyone else, it could have been life-changing.
Right. So I think the important thing to remember here is that your decision on what to do with the baby, it's not necessarily going to involve him because there's legal matters if you don't really want to be part
Right,
of
he can't be
child.
forced to be involved.
Right.
But
But he will be part of your life for a very long time.
I don't know how long he's working at Walmart right now. He sells drugs on the side, so he'd be undocumented working, not paying taxes. So if he's not paying taxes, then, you know, he's only going to, child support's only like $200. It's not going to help me out.
It sounds like he's kind of risky.
I've researched a lot of this.
Have
I've
you?
been thinking about it the last 2 months. I just need some professional advice.
It doesn't sound like they'll have many of the same boundaries.
We're definitely going in different places now. Like me getting accepted into college is obviously a path that I'm leading into that's opposite from him. So it was bound to probably end even though I didn't want it to. But now this is keeping us together, even though he's not talking to me right now.
And if the baby were out of the picture, you wouldn't want him in your life?
No, I do.
You would?
But he did. I think he'd be with her. I think he'd stay with her right now, even if I kept the baby. He doesn't want anything to do with me.
Well, that sounds to me like he's fleeing from responsibility. How old is he?
He's 19 too. He's a senior.
Right. Well, maybe he has one growing up to do.
He dropped out and got his GED. He's not at my school.
And why did he do that?
Because of work. He's on his own. He lives on his own.
He has
his own apartment.
Okay. So, well, to his credit, maybe it seems like he has a lot on his plate as well.
He has responsible potential, but he doesn't want to be with me. So why should I have a baby with him, right?
If that's how you feel about it, I mean,
Do you think abortion's a bad idea?
I don't think it's a bad idea or a good idea.
Have you worked with people who have
yes, I
talked
have.
about that? Have you met with them afterwards?
A lot of the girls that come in here and that have that choice, I've had a lot of clients that choose to go down that path.
Did you meet with them after they did? How were
I
they?
did. Mixed.
It's different.
The one thing I can say for sure is that the girls that were doing the best after they had gotten abortions were the ones that were the most sure. And so obviously we don't
Was
have
sure to get one.
all the time in the world, but my job is to, if you do choose to do that, to make sure that you are completely aware of all the benefits and risks and things that could be detrimental and things that could be good. And I just, no matter what, I just want to make sure that you are as ready as we can get you in that time.
I just don't know how I'm just scared to go through that process. And I don't know if my mom will be there with me. She's too busy taking care of my little sister and my dad's gone. I just don't know how I feel like it would affect my schooling afterwards. But then if I kept the baby, it would affect my schooling because my timeline would be off. I wouldn't be able to go to college in the fall.
Well, are you feeling pressure from people other than Enrique to get an abortion?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. It's more of an independent decision.
Okay.
I don't think my parents care what I do.
You don't
just want me
think
out of the house.
they want you out of the house? Well, it's definitely a good thing that you're not getting pressure to get an abortion because it's definitely a very personal choice. What are your peers and your friends and your support system? Do you have other family besides your parents?
Well, like I said, I don't have a very big social life because I work and I'm very involved with school. But I do. I have my best friend, Alicia.
Okay.
She lives down the street from me. We've grown up together. She supports me. She can't help me out financially, but
Right.
I talked to her about it, and she wasn't for it, but she wasn't against it. She's just backing me up whatever I do.
All right.
I talked to her about it and told her that I was thinking about it. And I don't know if she would go with me. She's very pro-life, but she always knows what's best for me.
Okay. So I think that's good to focus on people like that just give you unconditional support regardless of your choice.
If I didn't have her, I don't know what I would do.
Right. Is there anyone else, cousins, siblings?
They all live out of state.
They all live out of state, so you don't really.
My dad's not in contact with his family, so I don't know any of his relatives. And my mom's side of the family, they all live in Florida.
Really? So
we don't ever. I haven't seen them since I was little.
feel kind of.
We're very isolated. Yeah. It's just my mom and my sister. My dad when he comes home.
Right. And me.
And you.
So.
I like you,
Yeah. So it definitely sounds like you have some apprehensions about the number of people that are there to support you during this, which is maybe why you're here.
I need someone else to talk to.
All right. Well, just so you know, we're always here. We have a 24-hour counseling line if you find yourself in some sort of emergency situation. And
I can just call you?
not me personally,
Okay.
but
I'd rather
You'd rather talk to me. Right, well, we're going to have scheduled meetings. We're going to figure out a schedule at the end of this, and then we can come together and on a regular basis and see what progress we've made and see how we're feeling.
I obviously need to make this decision pretty quickly.
You do need to make the decision. From what I understand, you have about a month.
You have until the second trimester, but I don't really need that long.
So how long would that
That's
be
really
exactly?
I really do need like 4 more months.
One more
then
month.
I'd be 3 months. I'm 2 months pregnant right now.
Okay.
I don't want to get past the first trimester.
And you definitely feel like at this point, having an abortion would be
It's
still on the table.
yeah, it's
pretty
definitely.
serious.
I'm actually leaning more towards having an abortion right now. I just feel like such a shitty person, you know.
No, a lot of people feel that way, and it's truly just a personal choice. And I would
It's
really,
for the baby's benefit though. Like I wouldn't be able to bring them, and I wouldn't be able to raise them.
right. I would really urge you to not listen to
Effectively.
people that are against it out of their personal views, because they're entitled to their views, but so are you. And it's in the end of the day, it's your choice. And if you feel like it's the best choice, then you have my support 100%.
Thank you for that.
And I think it would be very beneficial to identify more people in your life that would give you that unconditional support, even if you're not as close to them. So right now I'm seeing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you have 3 main options, which would be abortion, adoption, or just keeping a baby. Each of those is going to be a pretty big step, and it's not going to be an easy choice to make. But hopefully we can help facilitate you make the right one for you. Definitely on the way out, I'll give you some pamphlets and paperwork, just information about each of the 3 options. And I know this is kind of silly, but what I want to have you do, if you have the time, is just really like take all those options and write them down, and just make a pros and cons list of each one,
Okay.
because that would really help us see which comes out better, really, for you.
Can we do pros and cons for each one?
For each one, yes. Do you think you have time to do that?
Yeah, I can do
Are you willing to do that?
Help
Okay.
me out a lot. It's a good idea.
And I'm thinking that since our time frame is so limited, I would like to meet with you twice a week. Do you think you have time for that?
Yeah, we could do that.
Twice a week?
I can come directly after school before my shifts. I
Okay,
don't go until 5, so I'm between 2:30 and 5.
that'll be great. So Monday and Thursday after
Yeah,
school, we can
okay.
keep doing this. I think that would be really good because, at least for now, just with the kind of ticking clock we have,
Right.
it's good to address it head on and try to come to some sort of conclusion. And then after that time frame, of course, whatever happens, we'll still be here and we can continue. And maybe then we can back off if we feel like we're a little more stable and things are helping be figured out.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, we could do that. So I'll come back here on Thursday?
Yes, Thursday. And if you can have that pros and cons list, and
All right.
we can think of some more strategies and probably work on some goals next time. And I think this will, once I see the list especially, it'll help me get a better understanding about your situation as a whole, because I really want to understand the entire picture before I,
It'll help me with my feelings to which I'm going towards too.
right,
I'm actually looking forward to doing this.
right.
Glad
It's
you
really
told me.
important that you do this, because it'll definitely help you make the right choice.
Okay, great. Thank you
So-
so much for meeting with
All right,
me.
no problem. I'll see you on
See you next Thursday.
Thanks.
Bye.
We're done!